Thank you, Mr. President. President Calderon. On the dismissal of U.S. attorneys, there have been allegations that political motivations were involved. Is political loyalty to your administration an appropriate factor? And when you talked to Attorney General Alberto Gonzales last year, what did you say and what did you direct him to do?
Thanks, Kelly. I've heard those allegations about, political decision-making. It's just not true. Secondly, just so you know, I get asked, I get complaints all the time from members of Congress on a variety of subjects. Senator, the senator, congressman, congressperson, so-and-so. And there's occasionally frustration with the executive branch. And they will pull me aside and say, are you aware of this? Are you aware of that? And I did receive complaints about U.S. attorneys. I specifically remember one time I went up to the Senate and senators were talking about the U.S. attorney. I don't remember specific names being mentioned, but I did say to Al last year, you're right, last fall, I said, have you heard complaints about AGs? I have. U.S. attorney, excuse me. And he said, I have. But I never, brought up a specific case, nor gave him specific instructions.
Sir, might he have inferred that you discussed it with him was a need for him to take action?
You're going to have to ask Al that question. But as I say, I discuss with my cabinet officials complaints I hear. Members of the Senate come up and say to me, I've got a complaint. I think it's entirely appropriate and necessary for me to pass those complaints on. Now, I don't every single time, but people view their moment with the president sometimes as an opportunity to unload their frustrations about how things may be working in their state, or congresspersons how things may be working in their district. And whether it be the Attorney General or the Secretary of State or other members of my cabinet, I pass those complaints on at times. And what Al did and what the Justice Department did was appropriate. U.S. attorneys serve at the pleasure of the president. In other words, they're appointed by the president. They can be removed by the president. What was mishandled was the explanation of the case. The cases to the Congress. And Al's got work to do up there. And the thing I appreciate about the Attorney General was he said publicly, that they could have handled it better. Mistakes were made and took action. And obviously more action needs to be taken. That's what I discussed with him on the phone today.